So the small business credit market right now is a little bit messed up. The banks have a monopoly. Small businesses are really struggling to get finance when they need it for whatever the reason. We know that small businesses are very reliant on the banks. They believe the banks are their only real solution. And I think what's happening now in the market is there is a lot more new alternative providers hitting the market and offering different services and different products that are far better suited to the way small businesses operate. And I think it's really important that small businesses look at what's available in the market to make sure that they choose the right product and the right service that meets their specific requirements, rather than just relying on the traditional lenders like the banks in their entirety. So Everline is a great alternative to the traditional providers for two reasons primarily. One, speed, and two, convenience. In a situation where a small business needs a smaller amount of money, so under £50,000 for a reasonably short term, so anything under 52 weeks really, which is the maximum that Everline offers, we allow the small business to make an application which takes less than 10 minutes online. We make an instant decision, and once approved, we can have the funds with the small business within 5 minutes. In the traditional environment, normally, it takes a small business on average around a week to do all the paperwork that's required to submit a loan application, and then it could take a number of weeks. We've even heard up to 70 days, working days, for a bank loan to be approved, for them to know how much they can borrow and to know how much it's going to cost. So from a convenience perspective and a speed perspective, Everline is a great alternative to small business owners or directors who want to get on with running their business rather than working on paperwork for the bank. Everline comes from a parent in the financial services space. Our technology and credit is in our DNA, and we really make a point of understanding who our customers are, what their needs are. We're not trying to be something different and offer you a whole range of products. What we do is provide working capital funding to maintain your cash flow and sustain growth and help a small business sustain their business. And that's what we're about.
3 jobs land on my desk, all starting within a short period of time. And with that comes increase in labour and obviously cash flow. So I needed to cash in and found Everline. Basically, it's out. Just without that, I would have been in a serious cash flow situation. And so because you can pick it for the amount of weeks, the 7 weeks that I picked it worked perfect, meant the money started coming in. So it really got me over a big hump, really.
At Everline, our aim is to make the borrowing process as simple as possible for small businesses. Right now, for a new customer, the process takes about 10 minutes to complete an online application process. There's no paperwork as such. We make an instant decision and we have the funds in the small business's bank account 5 minutes after the loan's been approved. For existing customers, that process is even faster. It takes around 2 minutes. Quite frankly, we're not happy with those timings. We'd love to do it faster, but we know compared to everybody else in the market, it is significantly faster by days, not hours. And we hope to improve on that again and again and again. So for small businesses, I think it's really important you look at all the alternative finance products that are available in the market. Don't only look at your traditional provider or your bank as the only solution, because there are alternative products that will be far better suited to the way you run your business, the way you want to run your business, and the specific needs that you have. At Everline, we are all about working capital and cash flow. So if you need money for a period of less than 52 weeks, you want it in a convenient way, you don't want to spend a lot of time going through a full application process with loads of documentation and form filling, we're a great alternative.